to escape 24 years of domestic violence that I wasn't going to be able to afford the things that I wanted to afford, the luxuries that I'd had in my life. I knew that I wasn't going to be living in $1 million homes. I knew that I couldn't even afford to put gas in that Mercedes that I'd had while I was married. I knew that I wasn't going to be vacationing in Hawaii and things like that. I didn't know that my kids weren't going to be able to eat because my ex-husband, at the time of our divorce, had a $250,000 annual income. I had a $0 annual income. Being a stay-at-home mom was my job. Also, I talk about this. That is the thing that causes us so much pain. For me to tell my kids, I can't afford to take you to Circle K to get a drink, and I'm sorry, but you can only have one pair of shoes from the thrift store this year. Literally, that's what happened. I had a Bible study group 3 years in a row who helped to buy my kids some school supplies and clothes. This Christmas, when we were 3 months behind in rent, and that their dad was on vacation in Chicago, that their dad had spent the whole entire summer in the Pacific Northwest fishing and ski trips to Utah with brand new Steve Madden shoes and a $1,500 watch. When my two kids who were when their dad shows up on child exchange day, when my two kids who were in college had their vehicles that we'd bought them for their birthdays repossessed just out of spite. And my 18-year-old daughter who lived in Utah was literally starving to death, has TikTok videos that hit millions of people of her hitting 80 pounds because I couldn't afford to eat and I couldn't afford to send her money. That's where it gets unfair. That's why this girl was up at 5 a.m. on a Monday morning working to make sure my kids never go through that shit again.